Are you a stay-at-home parent who would like a little more mental stimulation and challenge in your day? Well, this conversation is with Jen, who's a brand new online entrepreneur. She's actually a Kung Fu instructor, and her husband is an acupuncturist. And they're fairly new here in town. I met with her in person a few weeks ago, and this is our first video coaching call, video conversation. She is stuck, but she wants to show all stay-at-home parents that starting an online business in your spare time is realistic. And so she's sharing her journey with everyone, and I wanted to share our coaching session with you. I hope it gives you hope and lets you know that you are not alone on your journey toward starting an online business, generating income from your laptop, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to share the conversation, and if you want to learn more, I'll put a link either above or below this video, depending on where you're seeing it on the internet. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope this conversation lifts you up. Bye. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. I know you're busy. My kids are getting off to school right now, and I assume you're 3 or somewhere in the house, yeah?
Exactly. So my husband gave me half hour.
Okay.
25 minutes. Sorry.
Well, then in the interest of time, let's get cooking. Tell me right now, what are like the top 1, 2, or 3 issues that you wish you had some more clarity on or some help with?
I really just, first time, myself, I need time.
Okay.
But you mean with the my actual goals?
Yeah, or just with your I guess your affiliate business, and then your kind of counseling business that we were talking about on the YouTube channel. Like, where are you at with that stuff? I know you had mentioned you wanted to get everything hammered out with your avatars first, I think, in the email you sent to me.
Yes.
And where are you at with that?
Nowhere.
Okay.
I'll just be honest. I'm just nowhere. And like you totally nailed it. Analysis paralysis. When I first heard that, I was like, that is, yeah, very accurate.
It's normal.
So, but the other, and it's not an excuse. It's just right after we met up, my husband's situation changed, and so my whole schedule has been all kids. Before, at least he was kind of home, I could do more. So now it's like I can't do.
You got to breathe.
Yeah.
I understand. I was a stay-at-home dad raising 2 little kids and trying to work while having health challenges. And so I totally understand. Well, then tell me, what do you want to get out of this conversation?
Well, to get unstuck, I was like, how are you going to do that? So I just wanted to hear what you what you have to say.
You know what? Do you have a pen and paper handy where you can kind of take some notes? So tell me who your avatars are, and let's kind of ferret them out and get some stuff on paper that'll, I think, give you some more direction when you get off the call.
Okay. So one is the moms who the whole financial freedom, yes, but moms who want to have something forever to teach their kids this kind of skill, and which of course means I have to learn it first. But that's my main point, is that I want to have this skill so that I can teach my kids the skill so that they'll have it. And I don't have to.
And is the skill you're talking about learning how to use the computer to make money, or more like Kung Fu and counseling stuff?
Oh, digital marketing.
Digital marketing. Okay. Well, how old are your moms that you think that you connect to? How old are you?
35.
So I would bet that between the ages of 30 and 45 are probably going to be the moms who you appeal to, but who knows, something like that. Any idea where these moms hang out online?
YouTube. That's the only place I'm on.
And Facebook groups, I would imagine too, right?
Never.
Really?
But I am never on it. That's why it's hard for me to get connected, because I don't like social media.
Yeah, then don't use it. I would definitely. So I think one of the mistakes that the SFM's training modules make is they tell you, here are all the social media channels, go set up accounts and get going, kind of. And I think that's a mistake. I think they should say, choose one social media channel and then focus on that. And so it sounds like YouTube is where you're going to be.
Yeah.
One of the good things that does come from Facebook groups is there are tons of work from home mom groups or stay at home parent groups, that kind of stuff. And so you can get into those groups to kind of see what challenges and issues people are having, and then make videos to post on your YouTube channel that provides answers and solutions to the problems that those moms are having.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I realize that's going into Facebook, which isn't something that you enjoy. So I don't know if that's necessarily the best bet, because if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to do it.
You're right, but that's good research.
Right. Do you have any idea okay, here's another good strategy. Who are the moms or work from home moms or stay at home moms you follow on YouTube?
I don't. This is my problem, okay? Like, I don't know what to call myself. Not self-sufficient, but I only go to God, so I don't go to anyone else. And I'm really okay with, and I feel really powerful and strong in everything without having to go anywhere. But that's where life is, so that's where my weakness is. I don't have this connection with people,
Okay.
or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. So let me, hold on, let me go into YouTube and then I'll share my screen with you. Give me 1 second. Let me just get some of this garbage off here. All right. So let me share my screen. You see YouTube right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the search bar, I'm going to type in work from home mom. And let's see which channels come up. So
Okay, yeah, sorry, actually, I have done this, and I didn't like anything okay, no, not work from home mom. I did not look for this. Go ahead.
I'm putting work from home mom in there, Jen, just as like a general deal. I mean, the more specific we get with whatever you're typing in, the more congruent your message is going to be with whatever you're looking at. But I just want to show you one way to do a little homework. And I think that you can look at these channels and then go to God and use inspiration to guide you from there. But you still have to take action to get a starting point, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So what I would do is I would look at, well, this video right here has 77,000 views. Or how about this one? 143,000 views. How I support my family working from home has 143,000 views, and it's only 8 months old. So that's pretty good. And so this is one that I would go into and I would look at.
Okay.
And so obviously, this is a guy selling the Amazon affiliate program. So I'll skip his ad. So let's go to, her name's Jillian Perkins, who I'm not familiar with, but so what I want to do is let's see what videos she's got. So I'm going to go to her page, and then I'll click on videos, and let me just move this. So let's take a look at her videos. So, this has 2,000 views in 15 hours. So that's pretty good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and 4,000 views in 2 days. So people follow this girl. And so what I would do is I would take a look at which of her videos have the most views and which video titles seem like your truth and like your message that you're trying to share. So let's just see if there's let's see what we got. A month ago, 11,000 views in a month, 10,000 views. I mean, yeah, people like her videos. So here we go. 29,000 views in 2 months, earning a 6-figure salary at home with a newborn.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
And I assume she does earn a 6-figure salary, but obviously be honest with whatever your title is going to be, right?
Yeah.
So this is just one channel out of lots of channels that we looked at. So let's go look at another one real quick and see what we got. So, so that was Jillian Perkins. Let's take a look at, 77,000 views in a month. It's a lot. All right, so let's go into Kat's videos and see what she's got going. And let's see, she has 22,000 subscribers, which is not a lot as far as YouTube is concerned, but obviously she's doing something right because she's getting lots of views, and especially with that one video. Mm-hmm. So let's see what was that video called? But yeah, okay, so here's 79,000 views in a month. That's one. So 9 work from home jobs for stay-at-home moms. And you might want to, So you can always repurpose this person's information. So you can watch her video, and maybe she even has stuff in the notes. So let me scroll down and see if there's anything in the video description. So she even put in the video description all of the sites that she mentions. So you can go check these out for yourself and then develop your own opinion about these particular opportunities. And, you know, you type up, you put it in your own words, your own opinion of what all these are, and then you introduce the six-figure mentors, and you share that it's what you're doing and how it's helping you. And then you say, that's my choice and the one that I'm sharing with you. And then you got another video.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if she has any others that are just awesome. 12,000 views in a month on this one. 8 side hustles that you can do anywhere in the world. Okay. So does that at least give you somewhat of a tactic or a strategy?
Yes.
So yes. So just look at the videos that get views and look at the title. The title of those videos are super important because it's not only what's going to get people's attention, but that title of the video is also what's indexed in Google's search results. So you want to make sure that your titles, you know, have you gone through the video, or do you know how to do keyword research yet?
Yeah.
With Google Keyword Planner?
I took, maybe not. Show me.
Okay. Let me see if I can get in there real quick. You know what? I'm going to stop sharing my screen for 1 second. Let's see. Google Keyword Planner.
I don't think when I did the training, it didn't go through the planner, but it just went like go to Google and then see how many in the number, like how many thousands of.
So that is something that's in the address bar. And so we'll do that real quick. I'll show you. So Google, it's loading up. Give me 1 second.
And it should be like 20,000 or less.
Or less, yeah. But depending on the niche, Jen, that's not always possible.
Yeah.
So when I started with the six-figure mentors, I was using it to grow my wedding business. And it's way less competitive than like the make money from home niche. And so I was able to find some keywords that get me on the first page of Google. And I get on average, probably 1.5, maybe 2 new customer inquiries a day, just from the blog posts that the six-figure mentors taught me how to write. And that is awesome. But being able to get in front of people like that in the make money at home space is more challenging. Okay, so let me share my screen with you again. All right, can you see where we're at? So I'm in Google's Keyword Planner. And let's go back to...
How do you get there? Just go to...
Yeah, so what I did was, well, so I'm usually logged in to Google Ads, but you can just do this. Type in Google Keyword Planner.
Okay.
And then it is right here.
Okay.
And then if you have a Gmail account, you just sign in with your Gmail account, and then it'll take you there, and you just start using it. So let's go back to, let's take a look at what her video was called that had the, it was like 77,000 views in a month. It's here, 79,000 views. 9 work from home jobs for stay-at-home moms. So work from home jobs for stay-at-home moms. And then I'm also, there's 2 things I'm going to do with this. I'm going to copy that. So the first thing is we're going to go ahead and click Get Started to let Google tell us what it's going to. And let's see. Work from home jobs for stay-at-home moms. This looks a little bit different than what I am used to seeing. They changed it around. So, average monthly search competition. So there are only 320 searches for this phrase on average every single month. And competition for it is medium. And that means that it's somewhat challenging to get in front of people. So here's what they taught you to do in the training also. You put a quotation mark, then the keyword phrase that you're looking for, and then another quotation mark and press enter. And there are 150,000 pages on the internet indexed with the phrase work from home jobs for stay-at-home moms. So you've got 150,000 pages jockeying for only 320 searches. So based on what I know, that's not a great keyword, and it's going to be tough to get in front of those people. So that girl on YouTube is either lucky or figured something out where everyone's going to YouTube and they're not just typing stuff in on Google, and they're not just going to like blogs and people's pages. So well, I'll tell you what, let's do this.
Well, it's her.
Let's see if she comes up. Yeah. All right. So these are all, looks like, blog posts basically. Here, let me minimize and let's see if her video comes up here. And hers was 9 jobs, right? Yeah. So she's not on the first page yet.
If you go up, what about that one? The one that said 9 plus, not that one.
Not this one?
I mean, yeah, is it?
Here, this one?
Well, yeah, that's probably not her.
I don't think so.
It's freedom through yeah.
And what the six-figure mentors teaches us to do is to repurpose the content.
Yeah.
So you write the blog, then you make the video, and then you can put that video into print or put the blog into a PDF and spread that around. All right, so virtual assistant. So I think this is different. Online teaching and tutoring. Rideshare, so Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think this one's different. So let me just go one more page and see if we can find her in the search results. And then I want to make sure to get to at least one more of your questions and maybe another strategy before I let you go. Yeah, I mean, I don't see her anywhere. So all of these search phrases are ones that you could consider grabbing and using. I wouldn't make them identical to the search phrases you see, like 10 great work-at-home jobs for stay-at-home moms. I would change a word or two in there so you're not copying, and so Google doesn't penalize you for copying them. And you know what? Let's see if I can. So 10 great work-at-home jobs for stay-at-home moms. Let's see how many times that comes up on the internet in just a second. So I'm going to highlight it. Gosh. There are only 15,800 pages indexed with the phrase "great work-at-home jobs for stay-at-home moms." So that is a good one, Jen. So I would use that one and get as close as you can to it. And I would imagine those hyphens in between "stay at home" and "work at home" make it so there are way fewer search results, but it's working for that person because they were first on Google, right? Yeah. Where did we find it? Right here. So this gal was first on the page. Yeah. So that's a great title for a YouTube video. And it doesn't have to be 10. It doesn't have to be 21. It doesn't have to be 9. It can be whatever. It could be 7, whatever number you find.
Okay. So this is where I'm kind of at with that. Like, remember we were talking about how my strategy would have to take a few steps because I'm not going directly. My value wouldn't be providing directly towards digital marketing. I wanted to do my own thing. Mm-hmm. So I think right now I'm still there because I feel like that's the only place that I want to give value. So I'm gonna have to get my following. Again, it seems like a really long time because it doesn't have to take a long time, but that I would get my following through there. And then I'll start a separate channel that's just digital marketing.
So then maybe the first avatar you want to be building is the one that brings you a sense of fulfillment. So maybe this avatar we're talking about is not the one that you should be working on first.
Yes, you're right. That's why I wanted to share with you. It's just, again, like it is a paralysis thing and time thing because I have it all in my head. And I feel like once I get my camera set up and I get some time, I could be doing many videos because I have so much to say.
Awesome.
But it's just that I can't even get there.
So one of the things that helps me is I'll grab my phone and I'll send myself an email. And instead of typing, I'll hit the microphone button and then I'll just dictate my thoughts into an email message. And when I'm done, I'll send myself the email. And then all of a sudden, I've got the majority of the text for a blog post and for a video description. And then I've got my content for the video. So while you don't necessarily have time to be in front of the camera and setting all that stuff up and filming, it's still a great way to grab your ideas by just dictating them into an email that you send yourself. And that's what I've done. And I've been able to finally get like a huge list of content.
Yeah.
So every time you got an idea, shout it into the phone and email it to yourself. And then you'll begin to have a strategy for, okay, what's the video or the blog post or with the idea that I want to work with today when you do have time.
Yeah.
And then your avatar for bringing in that initial
following.
Yeah. So what does that person look like?
Again, I would have to, I have it written down. I did it before, but again, this is something that I feel like will be difficult because I feel like the whole warrior minded thing, I don't know how many people are like me, and I'm sure there are. It's just that, like, when you did that search, that work from home mom, they all look like that, very put together. And then when I looked for other, like, where are my warrior moms putting out videos, I didn't find any.
Then that's a cool niche. I like that.
It is. I think I could do it. The only thing is, I don't know how many people will resonate with that because I don't see that much of that at all.
I'm going to share my screen with you again. Then I think what I would do is I would go to like thesaurus.com and I would type in other words for like warrior or tough.
Yeah.
I would start doing searches for resilient moms, tenacious moms, and just see what's out there online.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And another way to do that would be, I guess, here. Warrior moms. Let's see what comes up.
Yeah.
The warrior moms, thewarriormoms.co. Here's a website. What is a warrior mom?
And I've looked into some of this. Yes.
Have you?
Yeah, this I have.
Okay. And here's a video. We are warrior moms. So you're not alone. That's a cool thing that there is a market and there's a niche.
Yeah. Yeah. Although still it doesn't look like anything I would do, but yes, there is.
And that's actually better, Jen, because if your warrior mom looks different than the warrior moms in front of us on the screen, I think that
I've got my own thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's good. I just got to get to it. And so I don't know how to, because it's not a myself thing. Because if I was myself, I'd be busting it out. But because it's my kids thing, and again, it sounds like an excuse, but like, yeah, it's hard,
I think you maybe got to reverse engineer, where do you want to be?
Yeah.
Ideally at the end, and then you kind of go backwards. So I guess, do you even know what the end goal is?
Well, the end goal, I do want to have the digital marketing. So that is the ultimate channel. Then that's why I'm working to the values channel. Then,
So here, my 2 cents on that.
Yeah.
When I first joined the Six Figure Mentors and started going through the training, I set up my website for affiliate marketing and all that stuff. Then I really got inspired to expand my current career because I went in self-employed in a couple of different ways. And I wound up setting up my own info product. I updated my websites. I actually started 4 new websites, and it took a long time because there's a big learning curve. What I discovered was that reselling my own information, my own info product, which I only sell for like $50, the return on investment is really small. So I put in a ton of time and I make very little money. Whereas if you choose to focus on affiliate marketing first, or if I had chosen affiliate marketing first, I think today I would be way further along, not only in the fact that I would have more income coming in, I would have more experience because I would have been in the community working with others who are trying to do the exact same thing. So there's support. And when you're trying to start your own thing from scratch, I think it's really overwhelming. But if you were to focus on the digital marketing piece first, so you've got others who are with you in the same boat and everyone's trying to figure it out together and they're helping each other, I think you're going to make progress significantly faster. And then you're going to learn so much as you're setting that stuff up. You are going to get better ideas, and you're going to be able to parlay that knowledge over into the warrior mom stuff. And I think that you'll make faster progress on the warrior mom because you started with digital marketing with people who you had with you, where everyone was trying to do the exact same thing. And so there's proven funnels, and there's support and proven sales pages and all that stuff. And, you learn how to manage email, and you'll learn how to manage landing pages and that kind of stuff with digital marketing first, and then parlay over into the warrior mom is how I think. If I were in your shoes, I would do it just because I was there.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's certainly easy to get analysis paralysis when you're trying to figure out, okay, how do I put my vision first? But I've also got this affiliate marketing thing that I'm trying to learn and focus on too. And I realize you're not money motivated necessarily, and it's more about being fulfilled, but it is nice to see some return on your time and return on your investment. Yeah. And that's going to come way faster from the affiliate marketing thing than it will from the warrior mom thing.
Okay. So, and again, it's not that I don't want to, it's that it's the whole, they address this in the training, but it's the whole feeling like, oh, I don't have anything to share about that. You don't feel like a pro in it,
then be honest, then say, I am totally new, and I'm going to document my journey of a newbie learning internet marketing and building a business from home in their spare time. And I'm going to share my experience with you. And then one blog post is what I learned today or what I learned this week.
Right.
And so what I've started to do is I'll email myself once or twice a week, whatever I learned, so that maybe at the end of the week or at the end of the month, I've then got all of the things that I learned in that month that I can put into like a newsletter and email out, or it can become a blog post to email out, or it can become videos, and just do what I learned today and important things and some motivational pieces. If you can come out with one or two pieces of content a week, that's a great starting point. And I know that seems overwhelming. Yeah. But I think that that's where you're going to be best off to start for your time. And
the other question would be, again, it's like one of those things, like, because I'm not able to buy into the higher programs yet. And it's like, and you said 50% of those people do, and then I'm going to be losing out on that, but I have to just be okay with it.
Losing out on what? What do you mean?
Like if one of my people buy into Black and then losing out on, because I'm not able to buy it. Yeah.
But, I know that you're a person
is better than none.
Yeah. And you're a person of deep faith. And so trust that that's
the process.
Yeah. Trust the process. And that's not super important right now.
Yeah. Right.
But I think if you share honestly, I'm new, I'm learning, here's what I'm doing. Wow, this was cool. This worked. Or wow, don't do that. That didn't work for me. And you're just sharing your honest experience with people. I think that you will attract those warrior moms that way, where they're like, I like Jen because she seems like she's real.
Yeah. Totally.
So I don't think, and I can remember feeling the same way. Like, how can I tell people about internet marketing when I'm learning and I don't know about internet marketing yet? And you still know some more than someone who hasn't started yet.
Right. Okay.
So you have value. It's just that I think your ego is telling you that you're not good enough. And that's not true at all, because you definitely have value to anyone who hasn't started the journey yet.
Yeah, for sure.
If anything, just hope, and that there is an option, a legitimate way to build a business from home.
Yeah. Okay. This is very good. I
Awesome.
Really appreciate it.
Of course.
So nice for reaching out.
Okay. Well, I'll stay in touch with you, and I certainly want to make sure that you feel free to call, text, email, whatever. Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully we can meet up again soon.
Yeah. We can do this once a month if you want to.
Okay, for sure.
But just remember, you're an elite member. So also leverage that and use the elite coaches, because they're all going to have far more experience than even I have.
Okay.
And don't feel like you can't schedule an appointment because you've paid for it. So definitely reach out. And what I would tell you to do, Jen, what I have found, I have 2 gold coaching calls every single month. And if I don't have anything to talk about, I find something. Right. Because if I don't schedule those appointments and regularly have them on my calendar, this stuff will fall by the wayside because life gets busy.
Okay.
And I don't want everyday life to get in the way of my ultimate goal of financial independence and geographical freedom and all that kind of stuff. So, who is your elite coach? Is it Steve? Do you even know?
I wrote it down.
It's no big deal. It'll be on you know what? I'll show you here.
No, I remember.
Okay. Just do that and then schedule an appointment every single month where it's the same day, same time, if you can, every month, and then just work around it. And I realize with 3 young kids, that's challenging.
I just got to do it. It's not an excuse. I know this. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Is it a reason or is it an excuse?
I mean, it really is a reason, but I still got to do it. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. And, the coaching sessions are only half an hour. So if you go into it, you're going to crank out a few quick solutions. And I really think that you'll be so glad you did every single time. I always am every single time.
I'm glad about this. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, I care about you and I want you to do well.
It's so nice. I know. I feel it. It's
good.
Real.
Good. All right. Well, if you need anything else, reach back out. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
All right. Bye.